Western Cape is the epicenter of the COVID-19 pandemic in the country, with over 53,000 cases and 1,500 deaths. The province says the spread is not out of control, but says it needs more resources and is pinning its hopes on Finance Minister Tito Mboweni when it delivers the emergency budget.
The indications are that we're not going to get much of that at all. In actual fact, probably somewhere between 300 and 500 million rand towards the 5 billion. And of course, this is a big issue for us because it means that we're taking money out of frontline services.
The national government says it's concerned that there is a high rejection rate of people who ought to be isolating or be in quarantine.
Now, what really worries me is when I heard that you have very high rejection rate of quarantine and isolation. And we are getting this rejection from people who live in very crowded circumstances in the townships and so on. And if they are left in the home where they can isolate and they are positive, and they are left in the community, then obviously they spread, and no wonder that the Western Cape is spreading so fast.
The province says it has a backlog of monitoring.
We have to follow the same way of the contact tracing team, where we will resume and call each and every person, and also following using the community health workers, just like we do with the community screening and testing, especially the vulnerable communities, because noting people who have got existing medical conditions, they are already our clients. We know them. We know where they are because we have been delivering their medications to them. So that's why they could be able to go house by house.
School infections also came under the spotlight as 61 learners and 375 teachers have tested positive.
Now, we have some schools already that we have had to decontaminate 3 times. And we haven't been going for more, just maybe more than a month. And so the demand for the decontaminations of schools is quite significant. And I think it's something that we need to consider about how we're able to do that quickly, efficiently, and cheaply.
Meanwhile, Winde insists that the province has a management plan for all hotspots. Tulelani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.